one, go.
Hey!
Hi, guys.
How's it going, everyone?
Yay! Oh, virtual hugs.
Yes. Good to not see you. We can't see you, but it's good to be seen by you, and we can't wait to see you. Guys, welcome to a kind of like special weekend version of Coach's Corner that we are going to be giving a shot. Yeah, Carolyn. So what we're going to be doing today is something a little different. We just want to kind of give you insight about what we've been doing during quarantine. Yeah, and just like little things that maybe you could find interesting. So I am going to take it to Becca. You are down this way for me.
All right. Hey guys. So what I've been doing, well, we've been doing lots of things. Hopefully you guys have been reading the emails and doing the workouts. That's what we've been doing. But with some of my extra free time, I do have a couple things that I do. I've been listening to a podcast. I've been listening to it for a while, but he always puts out new content. It's called Chasing Excellence, and it's with Ben Bergeron. He's he's probably the most greatest CrossFit coach in the world. And he talks a lot about character and character development and how to deal with like not only life situations in a quality way, but also how to take that same character concepts and apply it to how you approach your fitness and your health. And so I just think his concepts are really helpful, like in everyday life and personal relationships, work relationships. And that's what I've been, listening to. And then New Girl is like my favorite TV show ever. And that's kind of what I unwind to because I think it's really funny and I relate really well with Zoe Deschanel because she's kind of goofy and I'm goofy. Okay, that's what I've been doing.
Nice.
Love it.
Love it.
All right.
So, Carolyn.
Ooh. I've been doing the Zoom workouts and all that fun stuff, trying to stay a little active during this time. But I also am listening to a couple podcasts. If you like CrossFit, which I'm assuming if you're watching this, you do, Talking Elite Fitness with Tommy Marquez and Sean Woodland, I think his name is. They're the two guys that used to call the CrossFit Games, like behind the counter, and they would talk all about all the statistics of all the CrossFit athletes. So that one's kind of fun because sometimes they'll have on a professional CrossFitter. Sometimes it's like a doctor or a nutritionist or something like that. So they always have interesting content. And then if you want like a funny, lighthearted one, especially for the chicks, Brooke Entz, it's called Between the Reps with Brooke and Gina. And Brooke and her friend Gina just kind of like riff and talk about nothing and everything all at once. It kind of reminds me of like a Seinfeld episode when they talk because it's like no content, but sometimes content. Makes me laugh. So.
I love it.
G, what are you doing?
Well, I am still working, so I don't have as much time to listen to podcasts and stuff like that. But apart from doing the daily WODs, which are awesome, I usually carve out like at least an hour or so to go outside with my dogs, who I love, and my parents usually. I'm not sure who's walking whom at this point, but usually trying to get at least an hour walk in just to kind of be outside. It's pretty funny because right now the trails are busy because everyone's out walking. So, but like everyone respects social distancing. So they'll go away from you as you're walking towards them. So, I highly encourage just taking that time to go out for a walk, and just don't touch anything and you're fine. Just if you feel like you need to wear a mask, then do that. Like half and half, I would say people that are out walking right now are wearing masks. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, that's been something that I have found to be a really good like stress reliever while I'm working. So in the morning I'll do a workout and then in the afternoon I go for a walk. And then now that I have Nader as my roommate, we've been watching all these new shows. I've been going through like a cultural revolution over here. It's been fantastic. Like I'm watching all these things. Our favorite right now is Making the Cut on Amazon. Ooh. It's excellent. It's like a Project Runway, but better. So highly recommended for those Amazon Prime members among us. And yeah, that's kind of what I've been up to. All right, Nader.
Sweet. Okay. First of all, loved hearing from all three of you. That was amazing. Definitely some things to take into consideration in regards to like podcasts and walking outside because I don't do that either. But I've been kind of like affecting my morning routine. And I wanted to share a little bit of that with you guys, just because it's something that we could apply like just to everyday life, but something that I've been enjoying a lot. So usually I'll wake up, trying to set alarms these days and not just like sleep until like 9 because it's really hard not to do that. Anyways, but as soon as I wake up, I roll out of bed. I don't check my phone. I try my best to not check my phone for at least 30 minutes. And then I do some stretches next to my bed. So I stand up, kind of get blood flowing in my body. I found that little like takes like 60 seconds, 2 minutes tops. That helps so much in waking you up. Then I wash my face with cold water. That actually does a really good job too. People should just wash their face as soon as they wake up. I don't know if people do that. I never really did that. Like not as soon as I wake up. Sounds disgusting, I know. And then I like carve out some time to read something good. Read something like informational, something that will get my brain working, and get my mindset just kind of equipped to handle the day. So I recommend, kind of carving out a little bit of time, like 30 minutes in the beginning of your day. If you have to wake up 30 minutes earlier, usually that's not the biggest deal, especially now that we have time. But yeah, just like doing that little added bonus to your morning really helps you kind of set your day up for success. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. Stretching.
Jeez. I think the cool thing too, Nate, is that you'll be able to take that outside of quarantine too. So when stuff goes
absolutely
back,
it's like kind of addicting. Like when you start like seeing the benefits and feeling good about it, you can't not do it when you wake up. You feel so off if you don't do it. So it's like, it's really nice, like just get you stimulated in all the right ways.
I love that. You guys, thank you so much for sharing. To all of our community out there, we miss the living pieces of everybody. Just all of everybody. Everyone. We miss you guys. Here we are.
Yeah.
All right. We love you all.
Love you guys.
Love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.
Wait, I'm just going to stop recording.
Oh, yeah. We're not actually leaving.